There's a tiny bit of a chocolate shell left from something that I ate a second ago on the desk. Don't want to leave that there. If a cat licked that up. I don't think like 1 milligram of chocolate would be enough to hurt a cat. It has to be a little more than that, right? I don't actually know. Well, you shouldn't give them any, ever. That was one of the things that I found really annoying. It's that when I was looking online to learn about cyanide poisoning in cats because he had eaten some of those flowers, like Artemy, nothing online was saying how much flower petal they would have to eat. Like, I'm not dumb. I know that one single flower petal doesn't have enough, like, cyanide in it to poison anything, you know? Is it, like, 2 flower petals? Is it 5 flower petal? Like, I don't know. Nothing online said that. I know it depends on the size of the cat and there are other factors, but at least a ballpark estimate would be nice. Like, if it said something like 1 flower's worth, like just any info whatsoever, like anything at all. But it didn't, but there wasn't. There just wasn't. I think it's different per animal, like dogs can eat grapes or some can't. Well, the reason you shouldn't be eating those petals and stuff is because they're cyanogenic, I think. Like peach, cherry, plum blossoms, they're cyanogenic. The seeds of those fruit have cyanide in them. You can actually distill cyanide from cherry pits. In fact, I'm pretty sure Nile Red did exactly that. Of course, there's an incredibly minute amount, and like if you I think a human could eat like 20 cherry pits and be fine. There are a lot of factors to it. It's just a component of the, the chemistry of the plant. But to get the answer, wouldn't someone have had to test it and kill a shit ton of cats? No, no, no. You could do it theoretically. Like take a petal of a cherry blossom. How much cyanogenic material is there in a single petal? You know. That's it. Like, you just do that, and then what levels would need to be present in a cat before... yeah, I'm not saying I don't need, like, a perfect estimate. I just, something... anything. When I called the poison hotline, which took so long to pick up that my cat would have been dead by the time they picked up if he had eaten, like, enough. But by the time they picked up, and I talked to them, apparently the type of animal that dies most often to like cherry blossom petals are cattle, like grazing animals, because they'll just like go over a field and just eat like 1 billion petals that are on the ground because they're eating grass and stuff. So they're the ones most vulnerable to that. But like cats are curious about flowers, but cats aren't going to like go out of their way to eat like just a pile of flower petals, you know? Well, they might. They're pretty dumb, but they're less likely to. I would, yeah. Artemy's a dumb fuck, though. That he is. I have a bin behind me over there because he's been a bin boy lately, and I want to see if I can sort of lure him in to just sit there and purr very loud. Cats love boxes or bins or really any kind of container, you know. Most human lethality data is still from the Nazis. Theoretical data on lethality is too inaccurate. No, that can't be true. There's no way that, like, we're using most human lethality data from, like, 80-year-old, like, Holocaust experiments. That can't be true. Maybe for some stuff. I'd be very surprised if it was for anything, like significant, though. It's pretty well researched, I think. Especially when considering natural cyanide poisoning. Well, yeah, that would be, like, one of the first things you'd learn about, right? Like, cyanide poisoning? That seems like something worthy of a decent amount of dedicated research. I'm sorry, John S. I guess I'm mostly sorry for the cat there. Pika. Like Pikachu. We use rats and mice for poisoning, mostly in experiments. Well, that makes sense, right? Like lab mice, right? You can put tape on a floor shaped as a square and cats will walk into it. Yeah, they're like... they're really dumb. Even large cats, lions, and tigers love boxes. There are videos of them playing in them. Yeah, I have no idea. It's just some fucking quirk of their brain, right? Like humans have brain quirks as well. Brain quirks as well, don't we? Like there are just some things that humans tend to like in terms of like the height of a room or like the width or whatever. They like hiding, but they'll jump in transparent boxes. Like can't hide in that. I don't know. They're listen, if they're purring and they're having fun, whatever.